Hi guys, I hope everybody is doing well here. Ça va les gens de moi? Welcome to my Inside Life Jaja. Bienvenue dans ma part. So today we are going to talk about something very special, something very important. Whether you are a man, a lady, a boy or a girl, nail tech, or maybe you are trying to learn in the cosmetic stuff place, you are welcome. Take a seat, okay? Take a seat for me. Take a seat because you have a lot to learn. Today we have something very special to talk about, okay? It is about acrylic liquid. Acrylic liquid is very dangerous. Always exposing yourself at the end of the day when you are done with this work. Honestly, trust me, you will just fall sick. And the kind of sickness that you will get later is just a huge amount of money that you are going to spend. Okay, so please take a seat, be there for me. But if you haven't like, subscribe or share, Charlie, do them now. Wait till you they gain. If you know they do, wait till you they gain. Tu as saisi ici, tu es en train de m'observer là, tu n'as pas encore liké, tu n'as pas encore commenté, mais quand même, qu'est-ce que tu attends? Faut aimer ma chose là-bas. Do people really know how harmful it is when they do expose themselves like this in the spa? So we are going to listen to what they are going to say. J'ai pu contacter 3 personnes que j'ai visitées dans leur lieu de service en ce qui concerne ce liquide. Donc, on va écouter ce qu'ils vont nous dire. C'est vraiment très important de savoir. Good morning, Ella. Good morning. Please, can I have a chair? How are you today? By Chris, I'm doing well. How is the work going today? So, I'm sorry because we are coming to disturb you a little bit. Today, I would like to ask you some of the questions about acrylic liquid. You know how toxic this product is.
Okay. Acrylic liquid is a liquid that we use to do the acrylic nails.
Yes.
And exposure to it, sometimes it causes dermatitis on the skin. So usually people who usually do the acrylic nails, it's always advisable for us to cover our nose. Yes, especially with the nose mask. So especially those who has like asthma or any kind of health issue, long exposure to it might erupt your asthmatic attack also. So it's always advisable to cover your nose. When I remember when I started when I started working first, I used to have problems with the liquid. I used to have a lot of acne on my face. I used to react to the liquid. But as time goes by, at the close of work, I just go and wash my face and I'm good to go. But most of the time, it's advisable or it's good to cover your nose when you are working on the car.
Okay, so how long have you been in this industry?
I'm a beauty therapist. But for nails, let's say I've been doing nails for more than 5 years now.
Oh, wow. That's so great. I wanted to know if you have any routine apart of what you just tell us, like you used to wash your face. Do you have anything? Because I know that when you smell this, it will stay thick on you. So definitely you have, I don't know if you have to take meals at the end of the day or any single month you will go for a checkup. I don't know. Is there anything that you do to avoid this chemical to stay on you?
Okay. Usually, sometimes the reactions, there are different kinds of acrylic liquid depending on the brand.
Okay.
Sometimes, what I have noticed about the liquid is some has this kind of, the smell is very strong.
Yeah.
Yes, and it has this chemical in it. But what I do mostly is at the close of the day, because of the dust and the reaction from the liquid, I wash my face. When I get home, I put a little bit of vinegar, like a teaspoon of vinegar in warm water, and I wash my face. Sometimes I try to use the vinegar to gargle it and to wash it out. But in the mornings, what I usually do is as you saw me doing this morning. In the morning, you take warm water. You can take something warm, you know, just to unblock because of the dust and the smell and all that. Just to be able to clear, to clear your nostrils.
That is so good. I can see there is a lot of space, so definitely the liquid will not stay.
Yes, usually when you are working, when you are in a spa or a nail shop, your space is supposed to, in the beauty act, your space, you have to have a very open space so that ventilation will be easier because of the liquid. And you know, we also do pedicure here. The pedi solution is also very toxic, so you need to have an open space so that ventilation will be good enough. You understand? And some people have this kind of air, they have the diffusers that they use. That is also fine, but in all cases, you should have a space that is very open so that ventilation is okay.
Okay, guys, if you are a nail tech and then or you are a student, this is a master class. She's actually giving you guys her secret out. So you can take vinegar, you can take hot water in the morning just to prevent your health. For my French people, comme elle est en train de le dire, soit elle prend du vinaigre, soit elle prend de l'eau chaude très tôt le matin, juste pour que la poussière qui vient des ongles ne reste pas stockée en elle, ou alors que le liquide, l'odeur qui vient les produits chimiques qui viennent de ce liquide-là ne reste pas stocké dans le corps. Merci. I would like to ask you another question. Have you ever faced a challenge with your clients, like she's coming to fix her nails for the first time, but because the smell of the acrylic liquid is so strong, she can't stand it and she'll be like, no, I can't fix it again. Or for those who are asthmatic, they will just be like, no.
What we do is we advise them to wear their masks. That is the first advice that we give to the client. When the liquid is so much, when the smell is so much, we advise them to wear a mask. Then after the application, after the nails, we ask them to wash their hands. Washing of the hands is not only because of the dust. Some people will feel, oh, it's just because of the dust, but washing of the hands is also for the dust and is also for the liquid. You know, when you wash your hands, the liquid application, the ones that are on your fingers, on your nail, and the powder also is also a substance. It's also strong. Yes. So when you wash your hands, it's not only for the dust, it's also to wash off the chemical. That's why I say it depends on the brand. You should know the kind of brand that you are buying. Some will, and as we know, we all have different kinds of skin. They will all react to products differently. Some, it depends on your skin, and some too, it depends on the product that you are using. But usually, we have a spray that we spray on the nail. When you apply the powder on the nail, and you realize that it's burning, we have this spray. It's a dryer that we spray on the nail to ease the burning sensations. That's what we do.
Have you realized that there is a difference when you start applying, you start fixing your client's nails on without eating and before eating, or you just feel okay? Because I asked someone and the person was like, she can't fix nails if she doesn't have her breakfast. She will have headache, she will feel dizzy because of the smell.
Yes, it's varieties. Do you understand? Everybody with the way they react to it. Like for me, my routine, because of the acrylic liquid and how strong it is, I usually wake up in the morning, I should have something very warm into your system. You understand? Before you work on a client. But you know, everybody with the way they react to certain things. Somebody can get up in the morning and then she hasn't had a breakfast, she will work and she'll be fine. But somebody too will wake up and the fact that they've not eaten, they smell that liquid. When I started working with this product, when I started fixing nails, it used to happen to me. The liquid acrylic liquid is actually very, very strong. and they can do more harm to you than we even think because of the chemical reaction in it. Do you understand? Even sometimes when it touches your skin, it burns. Yes. So when you smell, the only advice I give to my clients, those who cannot stand it, they cover their nose. Yes, they should put their nose mask on before going to before the therapist working on them. That's one thing I advise. And if you're a therapist and you realize it's not only the liquid though, but sometimes let's say when you're doing pedicure and the dust from it, when it touches the skin, you react to it. It used to happen to me. So what you do is you either cover your nose or use a face shield, or after every procedure you go and wash your face. You understand?
Thank you so much. You can see any single person has his own way of dealing with this harmful liquid, okay? Any single person has his own way of protecting his clients or his customers, okay? So what I've been able to resume about this is that when you are going for your manicure or your pedicure, first of all, make sure that the place where you are going is very open. Yes, you can be able to breathe easily. And then after that, make sure that you have your nose mask on. As a nail tech, you make sure that you have your apron, you have your gloves, and then your nose mask on. Donc, comme je le disais, chaque personne, chaque professionnel a une façon particulière de s'occuper de sa santé. Yeah, there are those who are taking lemon, there are those who are taking vinegars. If you've learned something about this episode, please kindly give me a comment, a like, okay? This is the end of this episode. I will be waiting for you there for the next episode, okay? Thank you guys.